Now, this is not a brand new product. It's just a different configuration. Don Aslett has spent 20 years on the Q. This is a man that has professional cleaning companies, hugely successful. He's written books, yada, 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 and the whole 9 yards. And this is one of the very first products he ever brought to the Q, and you all have asked for it to come back as one of your favorites. You are getting the 16-ounce odor neutralizer concentrate and one 16-ounce spray bottle, but that concentrate will make up to 16 bottles. Up to 16 bottles. So this is what you're going to get, and it will tell you right here the concentration you may want to use depending on what you're using it for, the applications, the directions right here. So that is 16 of these. But instead of, adding to the landfill, this is a nice way to do it. Dan, since you are really good at stinky things.
Well, thank you. Creating or resolving?
I just thought I'd take the opportunity when it was here. Because this is not like maybe your kids play sports. Listen,
right.
Ballerinas have those pretty pink shoes. Woo, do they smell. And I just read a funny thing yesterday on Facebook, how a lot of you are not going to find your kids' gym clothes until it's time for them to go back to school, and they will have been sitting in that bag for a really long time. That's why you need this.
Yeah, if that happens, it really is just easier to move. So many of us are spending more time in our homes, and the term nose blind does actually happen. We become very familiar with odors that are in our home, and things can smell, and we're not aware of it. If you can smell a fragrance to something that says will clean the air, it's not really cleaning the air.
Yeah, just sort of adding to
It's just adding a perfume.
Yeah.
What makes this so different, XO uses at a molecular level the ability to actually break the odor molecule apart, and it disappears. And this is an organic item. It's produced. It's actually a byproduct of corn.
Yeah, it's made of grain and herbal extract.
Yep, yeah. What makes this new and different?
Oh, that's perfect.
The two most important words in American marketing are new and improved. This is just a more heavily concentrated way of being able to do it. So that now one bottle makes 16 usable 16-ounce bottles.
Yeah.
But think about that.
Look.
Yeah.
That's what you're buying, and a lot of you are buying the second set and the third set. There is no auto delivery yet on this. Hopefully one day there will be, but a lot of you are buying a second set because you'll use this in, did I ever tell you that what happened to me that time when I was desperate to keep away the deer? I bought coyote urine in a bottle.
No, wait a minute.
Because that's supposed to keep them away.
I know, but this story makes me laugh every time.
I know.
And what happened to that bottle of coyote urine?
It must have been a return, and I didn't think to check the top on it. So as I was driving, I thought to myself, what is this awful smell? There must be a skunk somewhere. And here it spilled in the back of my car. And I cannot tell you, I honestly thought I was driving with the windows down. I had to take my car and have it parked by someone, and they were like, lady, what is wrong with your car? But the deer have stayed away from my car. But I whipped this out, and I will tell you, it took some work because coyote urine is very potent. Yeah.
I'm calling you out on this one. You didn't just magically appear with this stuff. She calls me and she goes, you're not going to believe what happens.
I was desperate.
I spilled coyote urine in my car. Now, by the way, that is the weirdest way to start a phone conversation. What do you say when your co-host goes, I spilled coyote urine in my car?
I was trying to keep away deer. I knew you would understand that, and I didn't want to hurt them.
Once you explained it, it made sense.
Yeah.
But that was your SUV.
Yeah, that was my SUV, and the carpet in the back.
That thing stunk to high heaven.
It did. I drove to work with all my windows down for weeks.
If we had coyotes, that it would have went, what the hell is wrong with that lady?
But
it took a few applications.
Yeah, it did. It did, because that was a really tough one. But how about your shoes? Anybody else? I love my Skechers, but sometimes they get
sketchy?
Yes, they get sketchy. Right? And you're not going to ruin things. How about those golf shoes, Dan?
Oh, mine are perfect.
I'm sure.
Okay. The whole idea here, and by the way, when you spray this, there will be a
stuff.
slight fragrance.
Yes.
Listen, it's not peaches or apples or lemons. It has an odor that dissipates in a matter of just a few seconds. And the whole idea is to truly eliminate the odor. Try it on a cat box. We've used it
Yes.
when my dog Voodoo got skunked. And by the way, here's how smart my dog is. My dog got skunked 2 nights in a row by the same skunk.
Oh.
Usually
But
once
not
is
the
enough.
third.
No. Well, yeah, we didn't let him out. Didn't let him out that late at night ever again.
So it's okay, you just careful with his face and then
Yeah.
just did it on his body. You can use it in laundry. You can use it on the carpet, speaking of pets. Listen, you know, sometimes, like us, pets have accidents. So if your pet had an accident on the carpet, it's really important. We all know that, because if you don't clean it up, they'll go right back to it every time, and it'll become like, you know, something you want to rip your hair out.
This is a staple at our home all the time. We live on a farm. There's a lot of stinkiness on a farm. You know where we use this?
No, where?
Friday night, again, social distancing. My wife and I, for years, it's been a ritual for 20 years, go out on Friday nights to dinner with my best buddy Tim and his wife.
Right.
Well, we can't do that right now. So we went from our farm to their place, and we did a little bonfire. And we kept our
cool.
nice distance from each other. But you know, when you have a bonfire, you come home and you just smell like smoke.
You smell like the bonfire, yeah.
So simple.
Your clothes
Took both of our coats,
yeah.
put them on a hanger,
Oh, that's
hung them
good.
up,
Yeah.
sprayed them, and the coats don't smell like smoke anymore. We've used it on everything from, again, skunk, to back in my days where, you know, I would enjoy a good cigar and the room would get stinky. You spray it, that odor goes away.
Yeah, if you have a smoker, I mean, you could, you know, you could spray it right in the ashtray. How many of you have ever made like fish and you think, I'm being good, and the next day you walk downstairs and you're like, what is that in the kitchen? Or something, you know, even stinkier than that. Or if you cook like I do, something burnt. You don't have to worry if you have that. You can even spray it in the air if you want to.
This is used by hospitals. It's used by schools when a child gets sick to get that odor up. The stuff really works. It's used by professionals. The Don Aslett Cleaning Company cleans 400 million square feet of office, retail, hospital space every single night. This is on every one of their carts. Now you have the exact same positive strength that the pros use. And we've got it at a really good price, I think.
You know, one last thought. We now have that 90-day return policy,
Yeah, that's
so
true.
get it home and try it and see if it helps with whatever is stinky in your house.
Get the odors out of your home. We're going to spend more time at home than ever before. And because of that, we want our homes to be nice. Thank you. All right. This next item I had asked to be popped into the show for a good reason.